Apologies in advance. I'm
Time to
coming
make the
down with a
undead
cold,
dead
so I'm
again.
probably gonna sound different than I normally do.
Zombies have been corrupted by
And
chaos magic. Vanquish them.
this is gonna be a politics episode, guys. So, this is Firefight Friday, a video series where I go over basically whatever's on my mind. And yeah, we play a PVE game, and at the time of recording this, I do not know what game that is going to be. Mainly because I'm trying to record the voice before my voice gives out. And yeah, this week, Democrats, Senate Democrats voted to reopen the government, which, I mean, why our government constantly closes is its own issue. Other governments don't have to go through this, just FYI. But it's an interesting choice. Oh, by the way, forward. I am not a political analyst. A lot of this is going to be speculation on my part, and I do not like either the Democrats or the Republicans. I am an anarchist who believes that if a government is not helping its people, that government should not exist. So, last week, Democrats basically gained a lot of momentum from the elections. Well, it wasn't midterms, it was like special elections. Prop 50 passed, New York City got a social democrat mayor, and Democrats basically won every single election that they were running, even like in school boards and stuff. Mainly this is because MAGA has spent the last 11 months moving fast and breaking things, and in short, it is scaring the hose, as the kids say. And so people showed up to vote. Against MAGA, which is showing that the Democrats are probably going to, if the midterms happen, probably going to landslide those. So you'd think that the Democrats, after, all of this, would want to, encourage their base. Last month, the government shut down, and the Democrats are essentially filibustering, or at least they were filibustering, to basically ensure that Obamacare or the ACA would see next year also. Why they couldn't just extend it indefinitely when they had control of this is a whole nother topic. But yeah, suddenly, around Sunday, they threw away all 40 days of their progress of sitting around doing nothing and making the Republicans look bad. Because, for example, the courts ordered Trump to pay SNAP benefits, and Trump was kicking and screaming and suing the government, saying, I shouldn't have to pay this stuff, the government should shut down, which most likely there is no money. He probably spent the money on, well, we can speculate where he spent the money. My money is on Doge ticket. That money that Elon said was just lying around, I think that was the money. Anyway, literally the Democrats, in order to win the optics victory, just had to sit around and make Trump panic and look like a fool. It was literally do nothing and win, and on Sunday, they decided to reopen the government. And yeah, this was Chuck Schumer's call. And it's just either he can't control his party, which is not a good look, or he specifically told certain elected officials who would not be up for re-election next year to reopen the government because someone told him to reopen the government. So the government's reopening. Democrats lost what little good optics they had. After all, uh, they have a lower approval rating than Donald Trump at this point, and Donald Trump has a record low approval rating at, last I checked, 37%. Like, how do you get worse than 37%? That's actually impressive. Anyway, my money is on Chuck Schumer. His balls are basically up for. He is one of the most corrupt politicians. Like, all of our politicians are pretty corrupt, but he specifically is very corrupt. And while I don't think he necessarily specifically selected these Democrats, I believe he didn't resist an election. Not election, a vote, specifically because he was told by his donors, you need to open the government. Because, you know, I actually think Walmart was a part of this, and this is where the speculation part comes in. Because Walmart profits off of basically being a middleman for SNAP. They put their locations in impoverished areas, and with their low prices, drive out all the local business so that they are the only business, and they pay their employees small enough money where they have to use SNAP, which is essentially food stamps. And most of the people who shop at Walmart do so with SNAP. And so not only are they creating the problem where people don't make enough money to have food, they also are basically taking the SNAP benefits to line their own pockets. They are a middleman where there should not be a middleman. It's honestly why they're one of the highest employers in the United States. And yeah, it's probably not just Walmart, specifically because this is the beginning of November where a lot of food is purchased in America, and a lot of goods are bought at the end of the month with Black Friday. And if people don't have the money to buy food, they don't have the money to buy Black Friday toys and stuff. So, yeah, this is corporations, most likely, saying, yeah, open this shit back up. We need our yearly profit. This is one of our biggest months of the year, and we're not going to look good on an earnings call if nobody buys stuff this month. Also, this is a both sides problem. Both sides are routinely bought by corporations. Every coin has two sides, just like our political system has two sides. And the coin is owned by Wall Street. So, yeah, don't think this is a Democrat exclusive problem. I think Republicans just have a better PR team on this. And, yeah. The other solution of why they threw away a momentum is actually because Mamdani won. And Mamdani won on policies of helping people. And the Democrats don't want to help people. That's just... I see the pattern. Every time they go, oh, we're going to help you, we're going to help you. And then they end up doing nothing. That was the entire Joe Biden presidency. They did nothing changed, and everything got worse. Because nothing was changed. And when they're up against someone like Trump, they don't have to change their policy. They can just say, we're not him. You don't like him? Just vote for us. But Mamdani won, beating a establishment Democrat, Como, by actually having policy that New Yorkers cared about. Whether it goes through those policies, we'll see as it goes on, but showing that you actually had to have policy to win by a landslide kind of, well, if Democrats can fumble the ball and, let Trump do what he wants, then they can easily not have a policy when it comes to the midterms or elections in 2028. They can just say, hey, we're not Trump. Otherwise, they'd actually have to, well, what have they done for us lately? So it's probably a little bit of both. It's not ideal. Like I said, both sides are owned by corporations. Basically only outsiders of the DNC or Republicans aren't owned by corporations, such as Bernie Sanders, or even, Donald Trump when he first started. But the thing is with Donald Trump, if you flatter him, he'll pretty much, let you do whatever, as long as you kiss his ass. So they just end up flattering him, and they don't actually have to pay him. Yeah, corruption's kind of the heart of U.S. politics right now. And until we get rid of Citizens United, it's going to continue to remain shit. Yeah, anyway, that's my thoughts on this topic. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope this was insightful for you. I hope you had a great day, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, leave a comment telling me how I'm an idiot and wrong. And yeah, I hope to see you next week. Bye. Editing Aria here. I realized that the gameplay was a few minutes too long, so just gonna kind of do a little more rambling here. As you can see, I have updated my model. Something that stood out a little more. Highlight the eyes and stuff. And I am probably not going to be uploading as much as I was, where I was uploading near daily. I'm going to be focused more on once or twice a week, trying to edit content down. This is also a very busy time of year at my job, so I'm being scheduled for more hours, and there's not going to be a lot of time for, just uploading daily. Yeah, holiday season is a pain in the ass for food service. Anyway, I've already started filming for a series in January. Might as well announce it here. Next year, for the 25th anniversary of Halo, we will be going through every single Halo game in a Let's Play series. And the first game is actually not going to be Halo 1, since Halo 1 is getting a remaster at the end of the year. Instead, I am doing the SPV3 mod for the Gearbox Halo. And yeah, it adds a whole bunch of new content. And so be sure to be ready to check that when it drops, hopefully at the beginning of the year. But yeah, next year is going to be a Halo-focused year. There's like 10 games I have to go through, so we will be doing that. And I hope to see you then. I, once again, hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye.
Something seems fishy here. Judge, jury, executioner! I don't have time to wait for this.
Triumph! The world is cleansed once more.